Hello guys, welcome to another Medieval 2 commentary video I'll be presenting to you. This time I'm going to show you a high period battle that's going to include these guys, the Mamluk Archers, part of the proud Egyptian rooster. My opponent on the other side is a guy, Lord Thomas 450, in command of the French. Since this is going to be a really long battle, I'm gonna have enough time to present to you both of our choices of units and comment for the battle. And I'm also going to use these two buttons quite often, the fast forward and slow down button. So let's check out first, because he's the one that moves his army first. Let's check out his army first. As you can see, it's more or less a typical French cavalry choice, the noble knights, chivalric knights, again chivalric knights. So I don't know why he moved them so to the far out. He hoped maybe that I won't see, but of course I did. Here are my Mamluks coming the same way where these guys are coming from, to counter his movement, and I'm not gonna sit idly and watch him flank my guys. Of course, he sees that I'm reacting. He will go back. Then I'm bringing also my 2 units of Mamluk Archers to join in the party. We'll get back to them right in a minute. Let's check out what else he's got. He's got these Flemish pikemen, which are really good pikemen. He's got these armored sergeants, which I don't know why he got. He's got the crossbowmen, 3 of them over here, and they can do some serious damage. I know that. He's got these armored sergeants over here in Shiltrom. Why they're in Shiltrom? I don't know. Not to get flanked, okay, but I don't know. I don't use that formation that often. Then he's got these dismounted chivalric knights, again armored sergeants in Shiltrom, more Flemish pikemen, more crossbowmen, dismounted chivalric knights again, the 5th units of Flemish pikemen over here, 4th I think of chivalric knights here, dismounted. And here he's got a unit of General Bodyguard. So why his unit, his formation is so spread out? Well, you tell me. Over here I brought my Mamluks, and of course I'm going to harass the heck out of these of his knights. And now that they are retreating, they have showed their backs to my Mamluk Archers, and of course that's gonna cause them some more casualties. As you can see, I got 5 of these chivalric knights and 4 of these other chivalric knights, and I basically did some more damage to these noble knights. 13 casualties. These guys suffered 13 casualties. So for now, my Mamluk Archers are doing their job really good. Actually, I love these guys. I played an Egypt campaign, and I've relied on Mamluk Archers extensively, so I know that they're a good unit. I think from the relatively early Horse Archer units, together with the Tabardariyya, the Byzantine archers, and probably some of the Turkish archers, but I haven't played a whole campaign with the Turks. Together with those guys, they are the best Horse Archer units, early or middle or high age Horse Archer units in the game. And because when you play a campaign, you're gonna rely on your early on a high period troops extensively. You get to know these guys. You're not gonna get to play with the elite guys that you're normally using in multiplayer in a campaign with that often. So let's check out my army now. I brought along 4 Saracen Militias. I put them in the front to absorb the charge if my enemy wants to charge me down, Western European style. Then behind them I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Tabardariyyas. These awesome looking guys with the two kind of looting axes. And as you can probably see, I've mixed them up with my favorite guys. Where are you? Naffatuns. I have 3 of those units, of those Naffatuns units right over here, waiting to unleash hell once the melee starts. And my calf component is rounded up by 3 of these, or 4 rather, of these Royal Mamluks, and of course my General Bodyguard. And the Mamluks Well, they, together with the Tsar's Guard, I think, and probably the Kapakulu, the Turkish Kapakulu, but I'm not sure about the Kapakulus, have the best attack and defense stats from all the units in this game. They have, the Mamluks also have an armor-piercing attack, which makes them perfect cavalry killers. So this unit of Mamluks, of Royal Mamluks, has to be one of the best at the task of killing other cav. What they are suck at is charging down enemies. So these are not knights. These guys are not to be used to just charge things down, to just pound things into the ground. No, these guys are used to kill things that pound things into the ground. So if you need knights killers, these are your guys, the Royal Mamluks. Great stats, lovely. Now, as you can see, he moves again. He moved his, he shifted his army to this side, since he saw that I'm moving there, and I moved my Saracen Militia over here, just to make sure not to get flanked from that side, since on the other side I'm going heavy on the calves, so I don't have worries about that. I left 2 of my Saracen Militias up front, and 2 I moved them to my, well, that's my left. I moved them to my left. Still, he shifts obviously his army a bit, but he's not, I mean, he doesn't do it in a conclusive way. Look at this. What are these units doing over here? I don't get him. I've played a guy who I think he played with Turkey, with the Turks, and it was an early period battle, and he did something like this, but he did it in a far more sophisticated manner. He didn't present me with a solid line to attack. He was really randomly placed, and because I used a Western European army, I think it was Setzel or something like that, filled with knights. I hated it because I needed to shift my army all the time from place to place, while I was harassed by his mobile troops. But France is not suited for that, if you ask me. I mean, you need to present a solid line when you play with France. I don't know, just my opinion. As you can see, his troops are randomly positioned over here, and while I'm moving my guys, while I'm marching my guys into position, we are going to fast forward. A word or two about the map. This one is played on the Lebanon map, and I really like this map because it offers you some hills, some hilly terrain. It offers flat terrain. It gives a chance for corner campers, for hill campers to just position themselves on some of these hills. But I mean, still, I like the map. It's diverse. It's well, it comes as a change to the grassy flats or to our Sufman that you'd normally play at. And I think it's great. It's really suited for this battle, since it's Egypt against France in the Lebanon. I think you can go with an assumption that it's a historical battle, and that, I don't know, Salahuddin, or however you pronounce it, faces an army of a crusading army of France. Now, I'm gonna slow down here. This is a pretty retarded move. He's going to move his armored sergeants alone at my line, and he also will try to charge down my Mamluks with his chivalric knights. I'm gonna give you a heads up, he's not gonna succeed. Yeah, surprise. He's gonna get some of them, but we're gonna check out what's happening in that fight just in a minute. First, I want to show you what's going to happen to these armored sergeants, who basically give you a lesson on how not to move single units out to face an entire army. That's what position we're in. Command. Where is Naffatuns. Now, he lost some more chivalric knights in the process. I think there were 14 out there, 30 of them, and these armored sergeants are routing. I'm gonna use my Mamluks now. I'm gonna use them to catch as many as I can from these guys and not to let them get back into the battle. Oh yeah, and they stopped routing in the meantime. And this is gonna provoke a reaction from his chivalry knights. He just doesn't learn, I guess. Oh, in the meantime, I want to show you. He moved 3 of his heavy cav units. Oh goddamn lag, I hate it. 3 of his heavy cav units. I think it's 3. Yeah, the General Bodyguards, the chivalric knights, and the chivalric and the noble knights up this hill. Again, I think he was hoping I will not see, but I did see, and I turned my 2 Royal Mamluks, 2 of my Royal Mamluks, that way, so if he charges, I'm prepared. As you can see, he again tried to catch me with his chivalric knights, and he's just going to suffer more and more casualties like this. You see my Mamluk archers. I think they're not fast moving. They don't have the trait, but they're still much faster than Western knights. So I'm just gonna pepper them with arrows, stay out of trouble, get them tired in the desert sun and the desert heat, and cut them off from the army like this. No support. And gangbang on them when they're tired, when their numbers have dwindled, and when I can rape their ass, which I will. And back here, he again tried. I think he didn't learn the lesson. He tried to attack my line, which is 1 unit. And these dismounted chivalric knights, which were supposed to be the vanguard of his army, the best troops, the best melee troops he's got, are absolutely, totally, positively, 100% decimated. Their numbers are normally 90, and now they're down to 30, so this unit is effectively out of the battle because of his mismanagement of it. And I didn't even move a finger. As you can see, I'm just standing here, and he's sending... and he's bravely sending wave after wave of his own men to die at my spears, swords. No swords, spears, axes, and fiery bombs. So that's not cool. Take care of your gun, dude. As you can see, these chivalric knights down to 20 now. I'm still gonna pepper them with arrows some more before the numbers dwindle even further. Now they're down to 18, 17, and look, my Mamluk archers are still fresh, and these guys these knights are warmed up, so no biggie, but they have lost three quarters of their army. So of course now I'm gonna engage them with both of my units of Mamluk archers, and now they're winded. These guys, my guys now are warmed up now, and of course I'm going to rout them. Yeah, one of his heavy knights is out of the picture for this battle. Bye bye. Now, to spare you the positioning and the army maneuvering, let's fast forward just a little bit. As you can see, I don't know if it's noticeable, but I really like it when I moved out to take out these chivalric knights while I was bringing my Mamluks also back into the picture. But I like it when battles go like this, when battles are, well, basically slow paced. It gives me time to calculate a bit more, and I make far less mistakes, of course. That's why it's good to make your opponent move, because if he doesn't have time to think, he will make mistakes. He will make more mistakes. So when opponents, I've shown you a Turks versus Venice battle, I think. It was a previous battle, actually. When opponents move very fast on you, they don't give you time to think. You make more mistakes, micro mistakes or stupid tactical mistakes. You do make them. That doesn't mean that you cannot win in those situations, but it certainly affects your chances. Now I moved up back to the battle. I moved up my Mamluk archers back into the picture. I'm going to pepper them some more. And the thing these guys, my Mamluks, should be aware of are these guys, the crossbowmen. If if I did let him get 1 or 2 shots at my Mamluks with 1 or 2 of his crossbowmen units, then I would have been screwed totally. I believe the crossbowmen are more in a unit. There are more crossbowmen, more men in one unit than there are in a unit of Mamluk archers.
Our men are under attack.
Piercing,
we must act now.
Piercing attack. So the only thing you should be really aware of are when commanding horse archers are regular archers. As you can see, he finally moved his unit of noble knights down the hill, and I'm showing you this charge in slow motion yet again. No, it's not long, it's slow motion, yeah. And they're charging my Royal Mamluks, but I have more units over here, so I'm not worried at all. I would not have been worried even if I was 1-on-1, and my guys would be huh? I'm gonna kill those guys, and that's going to leave him without any calf. As you can see, these chivalric knights also routed by my Royal Mamluks and my Saracen Militia. My Mamluk archers are in position to pepper his guys with arrows, and now I'm going to move on to the melee part and well take his army on piece by piece, because well that's the way he presented his army to me.
Our men are under attack. We must act now.
It's like taking on 3 different armies that are not supporting themselves at all. I don't know why he positioned these guys like that, but anyway, as you can see, I'm charging my infantry. Of course, I'm gonna move my cav in a second to encircle him. And the thing in this battle is that not even in one moment did I feel uncertain about the outcome. I don't know. You know, there are battles when you feel the whole time that you are in total control of what's happening. And while on top of this, you can see my Tabardariyyas doing their two-handed thingies against this Flemish pikeman unit, this unit of Flemish pikemen. And actually, the animations of these two-handed guys are really cool. You could argue about the effectiveness of two-handed troops. I like to use them both for flavor and because I think they are normally effective. Let's say there are people who beg to differ. Oh, do I need to comment? Just watch. They were 120, now they are, I don't know, 112, now they're 17. So yeah, while I'm eating his guys one by one, his units one by one actually, let's see what the rest of his army does. He's got his, wow, his Flemish pikemen in a premium position on the top of this hill, just watching the rest of the army get absolutely slaughtered. So yeah, nice position for these guys. This is the VIP, place towards the battle.
Men are under attack. We need to act.
These discounted chivalric knights also checking out what's happening down there, just chilling out, being cool. Same for this Flemish pikeman. These guys now out of the Schultrum, so they did move. And over here, all hell going out, all hell being unleashed. As I'm moving on and as my Naffatuns continue to bombard everything that stands in the back. And as my Tabardariyya charging again another unit of Flemish pikemen. What is this over here? He's got a unit of... What is General Bodyguards? He didn't use his General Bodyguards in the cap fight previously? Oh god. Well, I think he's gonna move them now. Let's see how effective he does this. I don't think I did notice this General Bodyguards unit in the back. I think he will get a good charge at my guys with his General Bodyguards, but let's see. not sure. Maybe I'll see it. No, at my Naffatun. Oh, sadly these guys. They're going to get caught up in a melee. This is a small mistake I made, but I don't know if this was planned from his side or he just forgot to use his General Bodyguards. Of course, I'm going to control with my bodyguard, my General's Bodyguard, and get his Naffatun. To get his bodyguards, his General. But he did damage, sadly. So my Naffatuns are at half strength.
Men have slain the infidel general.
And bye bye,
The serpent's
Mr.
head has been
Frenchy.
cut off. The tail is sure to wither.
He was messing with some big ass Tabardariyya axe wielding guys, so that's what you get when you do that. That's what you do. That's what you get when you mess with Egyptians. Still taking these guys, and I don't know how this balance meter works, but it says the percentage of killed men is pretty much equal. But still, I mean, I never felt I was going to lose this battle. I don't know. Maybe it was the opposition that gave me that kind of feeling. I'm not sure. Maybe he was just distracted or something. I don't know. Moving my cav around, and he finally moves his pikemen. He finally moves the unit of his pikemen that were in the background, and he will try to get my guys. Of course, I'm not gonna let him do that. I'm gonna run away.
Men are under attack. We need to act.
Once I see it. No, not that direction, guys. Not that way. Not that way. He got one of them. Yeah, bummer. Ah, he got 3 of them. Bummer. Anyways, I saw them in time. I saw those Flemish pikemen in time, and I'm going to turn around, maneuver my cav around, and while these units of his are getting burned, I'm going to charge them, and if that's not going to rout them, then I don't know what will. As you can see now, most of his well, I wanted to say his center, but I don't know if he theoretically had a center, an army center. Most of his units just, let's say,
Our men are under attack. Our foe fights with horns made of only half the enemy force remains.
Balance meter finally
We must
going,
pray they lose their will to fight.
showing that I have the upper hand in this battle. So reflecting how I felt about long, and the melee units he's left with are these Flemish pikemen, and we're gonna see how they burn close enough. Pikeman unit, as I said, and what else? Oh yeah, normal. These guys, yeah, they haven't moved from their VIP spot the whole battle. So if you want to take something from this battle, take how you're not supposed to move your army around. You're supposed, I mean, the units are supposed to support each other and not to act totally isolated from each other. I mean, there are fast-moving units like, I don't know, the Allen Light Cuff, like some of the Horse Archers, or most of the Horse Archers, that can stay out of trouble, but even they are
we
part
have
of a
lost
bigger
half of
plan.
our men.
I mean, you're not supposed to just charge them one by one in the enemy's line. I mean, that's silly. As you can see, I'm mopping this one up, and this is the last whole unit left. I'm going to charge it with most of what I got, because it doesn't matter at the moment. The battle is mine, as you can see. And
great victories are like sweet nectar. Come,
a clear victory
let us
for me.
drink of the most rare
he
and
employed
glorious
400
fruit.
more men than I did, but I killed 700 more, or captured 700 more men than he did. Checking out the stats, as you can see, my Mamluk Archers did a fantastic job. Did what they were supposed to do: draw his knights out, pepper them with arrows, then gangbanged on them, and of course routed them. Then came back to the battle. So they were very effective, and they excelled at the number of kills. And these other units, oh yeah, and the Naffatuns, of course, also I guess they average around 100 kills per unit. So those units excelled in this battle. The rest of the kills were relatively equally spread out among my guys. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this vid, and hope you'll stick around for the next one. Bye bye.